sorry? I couldn't hear you.
No videos or pictures is allowed. This is private property.
This is public property.
Sorry, this is private property. This building on this. I'm gonna need you guys to leave.
No, thank you. This is sidewalk.
This is sidewalk.
I would never want to go onto your private property.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, gentlemen. What's the video?
I'm sorry?
What's the video?
I can't disclose that information at this time.
Well, it's private property, and so the bank is asking why you guys recording.
This is public property. This is the sidewalk.
Actually, it's not. That's not how downtown jurisdictions work. We're responsible for the whole sidewalk on the street and city street.
So,
You can, but we're still responsible if something happens on the property.
Okay.
yeah, they'll let you guys know. It's okay for us to take.
They'll let you know.
Okay. All right. We'll find out. What was your name?
I didn't give my name.
You never asked.
I did.
When? You said what was the video for? She never asked my name.
She never asked for her name. She asked what we were doing.
Exercising our rights to take pictures in public.
Okay.
This is obviously a sidewalk. I understand that this, from this line back is their property. I'm not trying to go on their property. There's art. There's all kinds of things. I could take pictures here.
And there is no public sidewalk per se. This is all built by the owner of that property.
Yeah, and so they put in the gutter that says...
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, the home of truth, rights, and the raw reality of how public officials behave when they think no one's watching. Today's story kicks off outside a bank in Texas, where a security guard steps out with confidence but zero knowledge of the law. Watch closely as he attempts to intimidate civilians who are simply recording from a public sidewalk. Instead of acting professionally, he tries to twist the law into something it isn't. This moment reveals exactly how far some officers will go to control the narrative. And remember, your camera is your shield. Before we get deep into this showdown, don't forget to like, comment, and help spread awareness. People need to know their rights.
The city of Houston right there.
Yeah.
You see? Come over here. Let me show you something real fast. Because I know one thing. Bank of America doesn't buy property that says city of Houston. You see this right here? You see this?
Right. So
This is public property.
The biggest concern is that the recording of the bank is a security issue. I guess it's their biggest deal.
I can't see any of their shit. I'm taking pictures of a big ass glass building.
I don't think that's really the point.
Well, what is the point?
The point is that I guess her biggest concern, you guys are being a little unnecessarily rude.
No, I told her that we just don't want to disclose the nature of our video. I mean, I don't go around asking people to tell me their private information. I said I'd rather not, disclose why I'm taking a video, but I told her I was like, we're out here taking pictures of everything, not specifically just the bank. So I deterred her on that. Okay. There's no ill will, no ill intent. I have no nefarious plans here.
I understand.
I'm simply taking pictures in public, and I'm hoping that you're going to honor your oath and try not to run me off a publicly accessible area for only exercising a First Amendment protected activity.
I'm not trying to run you off, but what I will say is that, obviously that your actions can cause a reaction, all right? And from what it seems like you're trying to get that reaction.
No, sir. I'm just wanting to take my pictures. I've been walking around the city for the past hour and a half.
Then what can we do to help facilitate the process of you getting along? What would you like to do?
I would like to be left alone, and when I'm done getting my pictures, I'm gonna walk away.
Okay.
If they wouldn't have told me the cops were coming, I would have already been gone.
Now listen up, because right here the confrontation begins to heat up. The guard insists the sidewalk is private property, desperately hoping the civilians will back down. But these guys know the law better than he does. They stand firm, reminding him that the gutter, the sidewalk, and the passageway are all city property, publicly accessible, protected by constitutional rights. The officer keeps repeating his claim, but reality doesn't bend just because someone in a uniform says so. This is where confidence meets ignorance. And trust me, the frustration in his voice is just getting started.
I got you.
But they told me the cops are coming. I'm not going to run.
Yeah. Well, here we are.
Once you walk away and leave us alone, I'm going to finish getting my pictures and then I'm going to walk away.
We've spoken. We've done our deal. You got nothing left for this property.
Oh, I'm not done getting my shots. So once you leave me alone, we disengage. I'm going to finish getting my shots and, slowly walk away from here.
Okay. So, like I said, the passage is for the easement is for public passage. You guys aren't passing, then you aren't pass sin.
Is there like a time limit on how fast you have to pass? A law that states that? What's the law that says I have to keep moving?
Just being reasonable about it.
Okay, and if I to stop to take a picture would be reasonable, right? You
stop to record on what is considered private property because they have built everything.
This is private. This is private property.
The city of Houston is private property.
The city of Houston gutter system is installed on all things, private or not,
and it's publicly funded.
City property.
That does not make it a place for you to stand.
Oh my God!
It makes it where I am allowed to stand here, as long as I'm not breaking the law.
That's not how that's like a handicapped parking space. You know what I mean?
I'd recommend you call a supervisor, please.
I mean, I'm technically not on duty. I'm just here working for the building. Okay.
Yeah, I'd like if you call a supervisor.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
So you,
like I said. Yeah.
Okay. Well, have they contacted the police?
I'm it.
Well, no. I wanted an official report because I'm not just because right now you're a paid security guard.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Technically, if you want to say.
All right, guys. Now here's where things get spicy. Once the guard realizes his private property speech isn't landing, he shifts gears and tries to justify himself by talking about security concerns. But filming a giant building made of glass isn't a crime. It's a constitutional right. The civilians calmly explain they're taking photos around the city, not targeting the bank. But the guard pushes further, hinting that they are being rude simply because they won't reveal personal intentions. Classic tactic: demand information you're not required to give, then call you suspicious when you don't fall for it.
So I would like to speak with an actual on-duty officer. If you're trying to give me a lawful order, I would appreciate that the law does it, not a security guard.
I haven't given you a single lawful order. I've just asked if you're done, then can we move along?
And I'm not done yet. If once I get left alone, then I'll be done.
Okay, see, and that's that part that I'm talking about, where it's like you're doing something to get a reaction.
No, I just want to be left alone, and I don't want these people to be under the reaction or under the influence that they ran me off or that you ran me off, because that's not the case.
Hey, look, it doesn't have to be like that. Like, look, we talk like adults. We've got understanding. We both got what we wanted out of here. So
I'm just asking for you to leave me alone.
Hey, look, they hired me to do this. And
so come out and talk to people on the sidewalk.
Houston, it's legal. Here in Houston, this is legal.
Here in the United States, this is legal.
To a certain degree, it is.
As long as I'm not doing anything illegal with my videos.
Hey, you're doing something that's reasonably suspicious.
And a suspicion of crime?
Reporting a bank.
It's suspicion of crime?
Intelligence.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
that is suspicious.
It's suspicion against the law.
It's not suspicious to me. It's
That's
subjective.
not how that works.
It's subjective.
It's what a judge would find suspicious.
Well, it's suspicious against the law.
Reasonable, articulable facts that somebody is committing, about to commit, or has committed a crime.
So you'd have to be under the influence.
My articulation would be that there's two guys, one with the juggalo tattoo, right? Because I know what that is.
So you're profiling him now.
I am now.
Yeah, he's profiling. He just said he's profiling.
Let's let him keep talking. Keep digging yourself a hole, Jenkins.
So
this is gonna be beautiful.
You guys are recording a...
Listen closely. This is where the guard tries a new angle. He suggests the civilians are provoking reactions, trying to bait him. But they shut that down instantly. They make it clear they'd already be gone if the bank hadn't called in law enforcement. They are peaceful, they are lawful, and they are not moving just because someone feels uncomfortable. The officer tries to manipulate the situation, suggesting they move along, even though standing on a public sidewalk is 100% legal. It's a perfect example of an officer trying to rewrite the rules on the spot.
Outside of a bank where there's clear windows.
I'm recording.
People that come in and out.
I have videos. I have over an hour of videos walking through this whole city, and I haven't had no issues.
But you've gotten to a point.
I've gone past several banks.
We're just asking you to move along.
I've gone past several banks. I'm not done. I never said I was done. I said I was about to be done, and if they wouldn't have told me the cops were coming, then I would already been gone.
Then why even just do this? Why do this?
Because it's to stand up for my rights, bro.
No. That's not what it is. You're doing it for...
So you asked a rhetorical question.
No, I'm waiting for the real answer.
And I'm telling you.
Jackass.
Oh.
Let's be real.
Oh.
Let's be real here. Okay?
I'm doing it to be a jackass. So tens of thousands of people.
Hey, he's not on duty. We could take offense to that and get him cited for disorderly conduct.
Yeah,
we need the police out here now. You just committed disorderly conduct. You call him. You got the radio.
I'm on duty, remember?
We got the radio, bud.
So you don't mind being disorderly and disrespecting. You're showing disdain to the public.
Articulate what disorder is.
Because
if somebody takes offense to the language you're using. Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah. I've been charged with it a million times.
Yeah, that works.
And the fact this is how this works. You are representing the city of Houston right now because you are in uniform and you are insulting members of the public in uniform while you're representing. You just called me a jackass.
I said you're doing it to be one.
And so what's the point of even calling a person a jackass?
I'm sure you're a regular person that does regular things. However, this is something that you're doing to incite a reaction.
No, I'm taking pictures in public to...
All right, guys, pay attention. This is the turning point. The god begins profiling one of the civilians based on a tattoo, openly admitting it on camera. He even claims that filming a bank equals suspicious criminal activity, completely ignoring the fact that suspicion alone is not a crime. The civilians expertly dismantle his logic, reminding him that suspicion must be backed by articulable facts, not personal bias. They expose how weak the god's arguments really are. And the moment he realizes he's losing control, his tone shifts. He becomes irritated, desperate, and sloppy.
To get a reaction.
And like I said, this isn't public anymore.
You're getting a reaction.
Gutterway isn't a public place for you to...
So he says this is not public.
Easement.
It is a public...
So
am I supposed to walk in the road?
Property, would you ticket us for... Well, if you were on duty...
If I were on
walking
duty...
in the road?
Or am I supposed to walk in this bike lane right here?
There is a citation for walking in the road.
Okay.
So I can't walk in the road.
Again, the sidewalk is for public passage.
And there has to be a publicly accessible area for us to come
Right,
through.
but you're not passing.
Yes, I mean, I'm not staying here indefinitely. The only reason I'm still here is because of you.
Hello?
It's hot out here.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, yeah, I got a job lined up in Germany in like 2 weeks. I'll be out of here in a week. In 2 weeks.
Oh, so he just he's admitted just now that he has another job lined up, and that's the reason why he is acting like a jackass. In fact,
in Germany.
See, Germany?
Yeah.
Is that what you said, right?
Germany, right?
I said Germany. I didn't say Nazi.
It'll be a perfect place for you.
Great place.
I'm such a Nazi.
You seem like it. You're out here harassing somebody for nothing, dude. Taking pictures. I even told you.
You said you're even
I have no nefarious. I have no nefarious. I already leveled with you.
Look.
I have no nefarious intent. So I've already dispelled the whole thing that you could articulate.
You say something. Oh, I'm not going to murder my wife, though I've got a gun and a knife or something in my hand to kill somebody.
Well, you would
doesn't
statistically
matter.
have a higher percentage of doing that than me, because cops have a higher rate of domestic
Why?
abuse.
Because I'm black?
No, because
Because blacks are murderers?
cops have a higher rate of domestic abuse.
No, we were saying
Cops,
are domestic.
look up the percentage. 40%.
Now get ready, because this scene goes from tense to explosive. The god calls one civilian a jackass, forgetting he's still in uniform and representing the city of Houston. The civilians instantly point out that disorderly conduct works both ways, and now he fits the definition. The man even reveals he's leaving for Germany soon, which explains why he's acting boldly, like consequences don't apply to him. The conversation spirals as he throws around insults, accusations, and bizarre comparisons, exposing just how unprofessional some officers can be when they think authority gives them immunity.
Cops are 40% of cops' families become a victim of domestic abuse. That's just a statistic, bro.
You represent the city.
Look it up.
Recorder system.
Look it up on Google.
Look up who?
Look it up on Google. You got 2 smartphones.
Oh, I do, huh? All right, guys.
You don't even know how many
This has
phones
been
he's got.
fun. This has been fun.
Yeah, I appreciate you just walk away.
Alright,
Look,
so-
you walk away and then I walk away.
No.
Okay,
You
well,
walk away, then I walk away.
nope.
Hey, no, we can walk the pig around the bank.
You can. You are able to use the passageway to pass.
And I'm passing. The only reason I'm stopped is because you've come out to talk to me.
You were stopped when I came here.
Yeah, I was walking back and forth taking pictures.
Look,
passing.
They asked you not to do that. They own everything.
They
up to the-
asked me. They don't own
And there's
this
always
gutter.
everything up the road.
They
They
maintain.
paid for it.
They
The
maintain.
city just so happens to be the one that builds it.
This has to have a public passage.
Yes, it's for public use. It's for public use.
And you can't.
Passing,
And if you were to say, I don't want you walking past here because of your camera, that'd be discrimination. So you're telling me that it's legal to discriminate here?
What?
Yes.
No.
They're saying the only reason they don't want me here is because my camera, right?
They found your activity suspicious of reporting
A camera. I'm taking pictures of everything here.
Hey, and they do this every time someone reports any bank.
This is ridiculous.
This is insane,
No,
where people get
I just went
judged
past
and go home. They get
plenty
fucked
of
up
banks.
on
It's
the way
because you
home.
built your house out of glass. You're out here complaining to me.
That's not the point. The
Yeah,
point is,
all the other banks didn't have a problem that were made of brick.
guys, come on, level with me. Guys.
I am. Walk away and I'll walk away.
You're not leveling with me.
Walk away and I'll walk away.
All right, man.
Because you're not going to make me leave here.
Alright guys, stay with me. The moment gets even more unbelievable. The officer claims the sidewalk isn't public, then suggests the civilians should walk in the road instead, which would be illegal. He tries to twist definitions of public passageway, ignoring the simple truth. They have the right to stand, record, and walk freely. The civilians point out that every other bank in the city had zero problems with cameras, but this one chooses to escalate. The guard keeps circling around the same argument, refusing to disengage because he simply cannot stand being challenged. This is ego versus reality, and ego is losing badly.
I'll give you the chance.
You walk away, you go back in this building.
I'll hang up.
Disengage me.
We're cool.
Disengage me.
I'm trying to.
Okay, have a good day.
I'm making sure.
Thank you.
That we're
All
on
right,
the same level.
sweet. I just don't want no more. I don't want to have no more conversation. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and invoke my Fifth Amendment right to stay silent, and I would appreciate if you just disengage from me.
All right, guys. Please be safe, right? Be careful. There is a homeless encampment that way. If you go that way, sometimes they do rob people or whatnot. That way is down for the courthouse, 1400 11th Street. Okay. Heading further south is a little bit safer area. Okay. So trying to look for the more public monuments.
Why is he still talking?
Discovery Green is headed that way. If you're looking for like public monuments and stuff. So
I've never understood this.
Stay hydrated.
Now he's talking to himself as he walks away, guys. This is just pure idiocracy.
Finally, the civilians tell him straight. They're invoking their Fifth Amendment right and want zero further conversation. Yet the guard continues rambling, warning them about homeless camps, directions, landmarks, anything to appear helpful after being exposed. But the damage is done. As he walks away, still muttering to himself, the civilians reflect on the absurdity of the encounter. And guys, this is why it's critical to know your rights. Too many officers rely on intimidation instead of law. Too many hope you don't understand your freedoms. So always record, always stay calm, and always stand firm. And don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe to help more people learn the truth.